Dear friends, dear colleagues, we go on with our working day, and the topic of the next briefing is presentation of an art contest to mark the 70th anniversary of the World War II end and the Victory Day. The chief editor of Camouflage magazine, Yuriy Yaremenko, and the head of the jury, Ivan Petukhov. Good afternoon, dear colleagues. Good afternoon. First of all, allow me to congratulate radio and television workers with the Day of Radio, those who mark these days, but I will start about the contest that you have just heard about. Yesterday we presented the beginning of this contest dedicated to the 70th anniversary of the liberation of Europe from Nazism. This contest was launched by the Camouflage magazine, and a well-known public figure, Ivan Petukhov, heads the jury, composed of well-known persons, Lyudmila Yaremenko, a well-known composer, and Ivan Klimenko, and Denis Kazanevsky, who is a cartoonist. Why do we do this? It is very symbolic that 70 years ago, with the help of Ukrainians as well, the world was liberated from Nazi plague. And it is very sad that now, in the 21st century, the bloody offspring of Nazism began manifest, and under the flag of the so-called Russian world, the Russian Federation launched a military aggression against Ukraine. Part of our territory is occupied, and blood is being spilled in Donbass. The Russian world brought blood, tears of our mothers, suffering, and sorrow to our land. We understand that to fight Nazism, to fight enemy ideology with the help of tanks, cannons, and machine guns is senseless. We should fight the enemy ideology with the intellect, with creative effort, with humor and satire, and that's why we launched a contest that will embrace the following categories: photo, cartoon, song, and video. And we plan to complete the contest by the 28th of October this year, which marks the anniversary of the liberation of Ukraine's territory from Nazi invaders. And the aim of our contest is very simple. We wanted to show to the world the degree of threat that the Russian nationalism brings into the world under the slogan of the Russian world. We wanted to show our support to Ukrainian warriors who are fighting at the front line now. We also wanted to unite our creative people who would gain a ground where they can show their capacities, and we hope for the support of mass media. This is the military newspaper Narodna Armia, People's Army. They are already publishing the first entries to our contest. We are very pleased that artists and musicians have reacted very good. Well, more than 20 cartoons were sent. Also, yesterday we got the first musical video, and they are sending poems to us. As far as the organization of the contest is concerned, we don't have any limitations as far as age, ethnicity, or any other category is concerned. We plan to launch a website, but Ivan will tell you in more detail. Besides, they are asking some technical questions. What is the period of creation of the works of art, and we say 2014 and 2015. The topic is about the aggression of Russia against Ukraine and the reaction of ordinary citizens and the society as a whole to these events. We do hope for broad support, and we hope that the contest will be crowned with a great gala concert and at the Central House of Officers. We plan to display the winning works there, and there will be a festive concert of laureates. And now I give the floor to my colleague Ivan Petukhov, who will tell you some technical details.
Thank you. I have brought some of the works. I hope they are in the electronic format, and you will be able to see. That's what you can see on a billboard on Odessa Highway. We have very good relations with those who provide us with the space, and we hope that a couple of dozens of such billboards will be put on the roads of Ukraine. There will be some of the best works exhibited there, and we will be trying to give a chance to everyone to see the best works. We do not exclude social networks, internet resources, websites where we'll be exhibiting the works. We also invite all our partners and colleagues to do the same. One more thing. Another objective is to raise the spirit of people. We should not be just looking into today, but into the future. That is very important, and we have to pay attention to that. Where are we planning to live? In which country? What are we planning to build, to create? Maybe Ukraine will be the country where everyone would want to live after such difficulties as war and economic disaster, after the betrayal, after the knife that we received from Russian Federation. That is a very painful process which has been lasting for 21 plus years. But after that, I hope that even Russia will look at us and will replace the government, and they will have adequate people who will be taking care of the nation. We are supported by different organizations, the magazine Camouflage, the National Assembly, Ukrainian National Assembly, which is an association of different organizations. We had some events. Ukraine is myself, this platform, and the group of organizations, Glory to Ukraine, and we were supported by the Ministry of Culture. And the contest is first of all organized not for those who are fighting. They do need the support. But we, all of us, also need the support. We all need to feel that we are not alone. Next to us, there is a person who shares same feelings. And we would like to feel the shoulder of the person next to us. And also how to reach stupid leaders only via cartoons and satire. That's better than bombs or grenades. we would like to invite some more people to support us. We hope that after our public press conferences, after the contest starts working, we will find money not just to award first four prizes, but we will try to organize voting on a website so that every one of you can join this process. And those guys who are in the front, they will also be able to vote, and there will be a group created in Facebook and in other social networks. Thank you, colleagues. If you allow, we will put some of them on our website. Yes, sure. Any questions? UCMC, could you please tell what should be done to send the cartoons or songs to you? You said 10,000 hryvnias, 100,000 hryvnias is a fund, award fund. What is the final sum?
If there's a desire, there are press releases at the reception when you're leaving. There are contacts where you can send a letter, both electronic address and the physical address, and soon our site will work, which will publish the rules of the game, and it will tell in detail about the rules. Some photo reporters are working with quantities. They sort of take 100 pictures and one of them is okay. Another photographer would take just one photo, which is okay. We do set some limits, like one author, not more than 10 entries, but you can take part in different nominations in different categories, for instance, photos and poems. Another interesting point, we have already started to take steps. I've shown you a newspaper, and some TV channels started to support us, and one of my friends called me this morning saying, I'm listening to you on radio. Besides, we went to visit our troops, and if there's an opportunity, please show us the video. The warriors have met us with such a frantic drive of emotions. And I'm answering your next questions. Yes, there is some money, but we decided, and our council met yesterday after the presentation. Of late, we've been hearing that the rich and the richest people of Ukraine are saying that they are patriots of Ukraine, that they are in favor of united Ukraine, and we decided to write to every one of them saying that our chief goal is to fight enemy ideology and offer them to demonstrate their patriotic qualities in reality. Their refusal or their agreement will be a case for publication. And those people who write and who go to concerts, they use only their own money. I know that in order to to mount those big boards, my friend has given his money. You know, the agricultural season started, that people have forgotten that the bloody boot of the enemy is stomping on our land, and they should think, what have I done in order for the enemy to leave our land? You also have a category poems, but where should we send jokes? Yeah, we plan to launch a separate category for jokes, and the jokes are already coming in, but some of them cannot be read aloud here. Thank you, friends. However, our time is up. Thank you, and